titties out. It's Thorough Touch Thursday. Today, I want to emphasize the importance of doing your self-breast exam. So if you missed Titties Out Tuesday, Wipe Me Down Wednesday, then you still have Thorough Touch Thursdays to do your self-exam. Hi, I'm Brittany. 7/7/2022, I was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. And on the 7 days that are leading up to my Lifeaversary, the day that I celebrate choosing to live this life, I want to give you an interesting fact, tip, thought, something that you might have never thought about with breast cancer. Black women have a 4% less occurrence rate of breast cancer. However, we do have a 40% more mortality rate. In plain terms, Black women die more when they're diagnosed with breast cancer. So early detection is going to be key. And in order for you to detect it early, I need you to know how to do your self-exam. So I actually found my lump myself. I was under 40, I was 36 years old, and I wasn't getting mammograms yet. So what you want to do is put the arm behind your head for the side that you're going to do the exam on, okay? Usually you can do this in the shower. I want you to go inside of your armpit because that's where your lymph nodes are. If you can see, I have a scar here. That's where they did the surgery to test to see if the cancer had spread to my lymph nodes. Thank God it had not. So you want to touch all throughout and see if you feel any abnormalities, lumps, changes. And because you're going to be doing this often, at least once a month, you're going to know what it feels like. So for me, I always do at least 2 passes, and I'm going to show you what I mean. First, I go around from here all the way around the breast tissue. And I'm going to do this standing up first. Then I'm also going to do exactly what I'm showing you guys how to do in the shower. Now, younger women, Black women have very dense breast tissue. You want to know what your breast tissue feels like in order to be able to determine when there's something that's different. Because I had been doing it a lot on my own, I knew when my breast tissue felt different. And in fact, I found my lump, it was right here, you guys. And I remember going like, what's that? Now I have to be really careful about that area because I have a scar there and the scar tissue makes it feel different. But I generally am okay around that area. Plus I get MRIs and mammograms twice a year now. So once you go through from the outside to the inside, I go back around and do the same thing the opposite way. I feel like my breast tissue, the pattern feels different the opposite way. And I just want to know what it feels like so that I know if any changes have occurred. Okay? You can also go back out. If you got time, there's no reason for you not to. And I also like to just feel, right? Now, some people might say this is overboard, but I have dense breast tissue, right? And I don't feel anything. I do the exact same thing laying down. It's gonna feel different. When you're laying down, you guys, hold on, let's see if I can just show you. Do the same thing. And from here, I like to move from outside. I like to move from the inside out, right? And you're gonna do the same thing. This is going to be the way that you are able to know your breasts very, very, very well. You know what they feel like standing up. Stop! And you know what they feel like laying down. You're going to repeat that pattern, going the opposite way. The whole goal, you guys, is to be very, very certain and clear about the way your breasts feel, okay? I'll be back tomorrow with another tip, trick, thought, fact that you may not have thought about breast cancer. And also, I'm going to ask you to like, share, and save a life. It could be your own.